Hey, what's up, Silver Stackers? Thank you so much for being here. This is Silver Slayer, folks. Since the beginning of my channel's existence in 2015, I've had the same exact motto in the description of my bio, and it states, I strive to innovate the world of precious metals in a way we've never seen before. And I've been doing just that. I'm going to be announcing some huge news at the end of this video regarding silver, regarding all of you, and honestly, it's something that you are going to be able to partake in. So stick through it. I'm really excited to share this with you. It's probably the biggest, it is the biggest thing that I've ever announced on my channel. So yeah, stay through the video and see what I got to say. But anyways, let's look at this article talking about Perth Mint sees solid global demand for gold and silver. Now this is huge because if you haven't watched my videos in the last week or so, probably last week and a half, I've been covering a lot of the numbers of the sales lately, from comparing even all the way back from June last year to June this year, and the first quarter to the second quarter of 2022 with the Royal Mint. I've done it with the US Mint and the Perth Mint. The US Mint is down bad. They're seeing like 67% declines from the beginning of the year. Now that is obviously not as I guess big, since we all know that the US Mint sold 5 million ounces the first month of January. So those types of numbers are going to be extremely hard to keep up with. I mean, it was inevitable that they would see decline. But 67%, it kind of goes to my theory that people are starting to turn their back on Eagles since the premiums are so high. And it's looking, as more data comes out, that I'm correct, because there's been increase in sales from other mints, and even, some mints that are kind of unexpected. Britannia's from the Royal Mint, I think, are the fan favorite now in the stacking community. But regardless, let's look at the Perth Mint's demand. So let's jump into this. The start of the second half of the year may have marked a slowdown in demand for bullion and gold and silver, I guess, in North America. However, the rest of the world continues to see solid appetite for precious metals, according to the Perth Mint. And it is interesting. I really do think that the US Mint, since they're in so much legal trouble and just the premiums and the shortage they're dealing with, I think it's hurting them way worse than they thought. I mean, we saw sales that broke records in January, and now sales that are terrible compared to these other mints. Like, I think the Royal Mint like tripled the sales of the US Mint in 1 month. Something crazy like that. Anyways, an interview with Kitco News, this treasurer for the Western Australian-based mint said that throughout the global situation, production has been running flat out to meet the growing demand for bullion. According to sales records, so far this year, Perth Mint has sold more than 506,000 ounces of gold, down 15% from the record last year. The drop in sales reflects slightly weaker demand in the United States. The U.S. gold market has struggled to attract consistent bullish momentum, even as inflation has pushed to a 40-year high. However, Tana said that it's not surprising that gold demand in the U.S. has struggled as the Federal Reserve continues to aggressively raise interest rates. The U.S. Central Bank is expected to raise interest rates by another 75 basis points on Wednesday. However, looking past the North American market, Tana said that Europe and Asia continue to see robust demand for physical gold and silver. The European Central Bank has been slower to react to inflation, so consumers are feeling the pressure more accurately or acutely. He said geopolitical uncertainty in Europe because of the situation, and I'm not even going to say the word because it's probably going to kick my video off the algorithm, is driving demand higher compared to the United States. Although the Federal Reserve may be keeping inflation expectations anchored, the monetary policy comes at a cost. Recession fears have grown significantly in the last few weeks as rising interest rates slow the economy. Tana said that a recession in the United States would completely change the demand outlook for bullion. And we all know that there's a direct correlation between demand and silver's price. It's almost identical. When the demand for silver is rising, the silver's price rises just with it. So we would expect to see renewed demand for gold as recession fears continue to build, said Tana. Sentiment can change quickly if the market thinks that the Fed is going to be less aggressive on interest rates going forward. And that's exactly what we're seeing in the markets today, actually, as the FOMC meeting is going down. And by the way, if you guys want to see what silver's price is right now, I'll show you this. Let's go to this one. Actually, that's another video I wanted to do. It's another video, but we'll go over here. Silver's at $20. It broke above $20. So and it was $18 and I think like 75 cents yesterday. So it's already more than $1. That's a very nice rally for something like precious metals to hit over $1 in one day, less than a day. We saw, let's up here. So along with solid demand in Europe, Tana said that the Asian market also continues to see growth as China's ongoing situation has lockdowns, which are increasing the amount of pent-up demand. We saw similar issues in India. The nation was devastated by the Delta variant and out of the gold market for 6 months. When restrictions were lifted, we saw a flood of interest return to the gold market, said Tana. We would expect to see the same thing in China. Demand for gold has not gone away, it's just been delayed, which I think is a good point, kind of looking past what the numbers are right now and stepping out, looking at the bigger picture. A lot of people don't do that. So I think this really does show how down bad the United States Mint is. If you haven't seen my videos covering what's actually happening with the US Mint, it is bizarre, to say the least. It is beyond shocking. I mean, we're talking about something that is so deep and so complex with such a deep-seated reason that goes back decades that I don't think they'll ever get out of it. I'm being serious. And actually, in the article, the guy says, as long as the Fed is holding down interest rates on our own $30 trillion of debt, they don't ever see the situation with the U.S. Mint and the silver shortage getting better. And that's because the U.S. Mint can only pay spot for their silver planches or whatever the silver is they're outsourcing. Can only pay spot, and they outsource their silver because when they had demand or annual demand up to 40 million ounces a year, they couldn't do that in-house, so they outsourced. They get most of their silver from Sunshine Mint nowadays, private mints. The only thing is Sunshine Mint doesn't have the same laws and regulations as the U.S. Mint. Sunshine Mint can and does sell their silver above spot. So they're making way more money selling their own inventory than selling to the U.S. Mint that can only pay spot. So why would they sell to the U.S. Mint and lose money doing that? Unless they just want to be generous and nice to help us out. So you can see why the U.S. Mint's in this situation. But the guy says in the article, he doesn't see the situation ever ending because we want to keep that spot low since we're holding down our own interest rate for our $30 trillion. So it's a messy situation. It goes way deeper than that. If you believe it or not, it really does. But regardless, I don't see that situation fixing itself anytime soon, which means I think the premiums for Eagles are going to get higher. Meaning, which my theory was, as time goes on, people are going to start turning their backs on Eagles. It was the world's most beloved coin. I mean, 5 million ounces, that's a very impressive number. To give some context to that, they usually produce 13 million per year. The last couple of years, it's been like 13 million. And they sold 5 million the first month. But now, I think they sold something like, 150,000 in 1 month, in June or something. 152,000 in June. Compared to 5 million in January. Like, that is staggering. Like, that's shocking. And you even saw, or I think it was 500,000, not 150,000. Something though that was just ridiculous. And you could see that the Perth Mint, the Royal Mint, all these other mints, they're still getting demand as times are great. It's so weird though that I don't know. I'm just trying to think all the different possibilities. Now, the Royal Mint I think has the highest demand, and when I was covering that article with those numbers, which are incredible 76% increase since the beginning of the year, and now the US Mint has 67% decrease, I think people went from Eagles to Britannias. And let me know if you also have done that. Are you not buying Eagles as much now? And are you buying Britannias? Because I know that a lot of you do love Britannias. Anytime I talk about, coins, everyone always talks about Britannias, which makes sense. It's a beautiful coin. The Royal Mint's great mint. It makes sense. It makes perfect sense, honestly, especially since they have the new security feature on the new 2022 Britannias. It's a beautiful coin. But anyways, I wanted to get your input on that and throw these new numbers out that we just got in from the Perth Mint. Now here is the news that I wanted to share, the announcement. This honestly has to do with, you guys saying what types of silver you like. So, if you guys don't know, Bullion Max sponsors my channel. Best company, I'm not even kidding, it's the best company out there. They're a branch off of AppMex. They're basically AppMex, but in a better form. They're smaller, they're newer, but the same people that worked for AppMex, they branched off and made Bullion Max. They are so nice and want to incorporate the silver YouTube community into their business, right? They want to look out for us. They've given me so much silver to give to you guys specifically. Like, they've emailed me, said, hey, we're going to send you something, but give it away to your subscribers. Don't keep it. Like, they've literally said that to me multiple times. They always sponsor my giveaways. They always throw something extra. And last time they gave the winner a 10-ounce bar. That was not my 10 ounces. They sent me that to give away. I couldn't keep that bar. They really do care about you guys. But they had a starter kit. It's 5 ounces of silver that, like beginner type silver. It was like a Type 2 Eagle, the New Britannia, the Kangaroo, a generic bar, 1 ounce, 5 ounces. Below employee pricing. It was a good deal. Well, when I was talking about that kit, I was like, yo, what if I made a 15-ounce deluxe bundle kit and I got to hand pick every coin, all 15 ounces myself. So call it the Silver Slayer Deluxe Bundle Kit. And I shot that idea at Bullion Max. And they said, let's do it. And, obviously they had other deals. They just did the 5-gram gold bar at spot price, literally at spot price. And since that covers free shipping, you got a 5-gram gold bar shipped to your house for literally paying spot. Nothing attached, no type of premium, no type of shipping fees. Whatever spot price was, you paid, and that's what you got at your front doorstep. But they just emailed me yesterday, maybe today, and yeah, it was today, and said, we're ready to do your 15-ounce Silver Slayer Deluxe Bundle Kit. So it's green lighted, ladies and gentlemen. The next project I'm bringing to you all is my bundle kit, 15 ounces, that I get to personally handpick. But what am I going to choose? Well, I want your help. You all know me, and if you're a true Silver Slayer fan, you know what I want in there automatically. Some of you might not like pandas, but I love pandas. So there's going to be some pandas in there, of course, but I really want all of you to throw some ideas in the comment section of coins, or even we could do like a 5-ounce bar, even, or like a 10-ounce bar and 5 coins. I don't like that because I want a lot of coins in there. Maybe we could do like a 5-ounce bar and then 10 coins. We could, whatever we want. It's all up to us. And I want you to be a part of this deal. And obviously, since it's Silver Slayer's deluxe bundle kit, it's only going to be available to people that are on my channel. Like, I'll be able to share the link. You won't be able to go on bullymax.com and like see this deal. It's kind of like our secret little deal that my audience can buy from. So, what do you want to see? Let me know. This has never happened. I don't think any YouTubers done anything like this before. You know, like when I say I'm trying to innovate the world of precious metals, I really am. And I just want to thank Bulliamax for being down to do stuff like this, because they're trying to innovate the world as well. You know, they're on the same page as me. Like, I'm a visionary. I'm always trying to grow and push the envelope. A lot of people are going to push back and say you shouldn't do that. I like doing that. I like giving my audience opportunities to get gold at spot price. And so it's green lighted, folks. I'm so excited. Once we have a date that it will drop, I'll let you all know. Please comment down below what you want to see in it. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, I post daily videos. I'll probably make another announcement video talking more about it, like a single video, but I wanted to announce it here first. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.